For me, Martin Luther King was, and still is that kind of beacon of light, almost kind of like a Superman to a certain extent.
We remember him as someone who was willing to put his life on the line, literally put his life on the line for something that he believed in, a better world for everyone, not just people that look like him, but, everyone.
Dr. King advanced civil rights through nonviolent action, and I think that's a message right now that we could all stand to hear. He was inspired by his Christian beliefs, he was inspired by the nonviolent activism of Gandhi, and those are all great examples for us, especially right now with everything that's going on.
Mostly I know him through his words, and they're powerful and they still inspire our forward movement today. He said, "Nonviolence demands that the means we use must be as pure as the ends we seek." And I love that, and I think that's still relevant today.
Dr. King's impact on my generation was really big. I was born in 1970, so it was just a few years after Dr. King's assassination. So much of what he fought for was still sort of being worked out in the early parts of my lifetime. I also grew up in the Deep South in Mississippi, who has a history of being one of the places that Dr. King fought so hard for to see equality there. So having to live through being from a place where the inequalities were so stark and so tangible that I got to experience a lot of the things that he fought for to try and rid this country of.
When I was in public school, we were segregated. We was part of A&M Consolidated School District, but we had our own school, the black school, and A&M Consolidated. Dr. King fought to desegregate the school systems. And then it didn't affect me because I graduated before integration. Okay, but it did those that came after me.
The 40s, 50s, 60s, how things were, it's nowhere near, what it was then, and a lot of that, is credit due to him.
I can't even imagine what life would be like, for myself as a mixed individual. My existence in previous years would have been looked down upon, shameful even, and that's not even something that we consider anymore.
Yes, we have a long way to go, but we've made some tremendous progress, and I believe the framework that he laid for us as a nation paved the way for those things to happen.